Hey YouTubers, what's up? It's Josh here from Dark Abyss Walkthrough, and today is a very special episode. This is my first ever review, and of course I am covering Insomniac's first ever multi-platform game. I am of course talking about Fuse. Now this review is going to be broken up into 4 parts. I'm going to be talking about the story, gameplay, AI, and finally graphics and audio. Let's go ahead and jump straight into the story. Story is not too terrible. It covers a futuristic Earth where we follow a team called Overstrike 9. Now, just on a side note, that was the original title for this game. It was originally called Overstrike, and that was back in 2011, 2012 time. And it eventually changed to Fuse. The team we're following, as I said, Overstrike 9, it covers Dalton Brooks, Isabella Izzy Sinclair, Jacob Kimball, and finally Naya, oh god, I don't want to pronounce her name wrong, Denver, something like that, I don't know. You guys should stop making hard names to pronounce. That's all I gotta say. Anyway, our team is going to a secret base and everything to investigate why suddenly it has gone dark. We get there, we arrive in a helicopter, we're getting our data pad and everything, we're reading about it, we arrive, the doors open, we're coming down into the base, and next thing you know, we're being attacked. We're running from the enemy. We get into a nice little area, and then next thing we're learning about Fuse. Fuse is an alien substance. And what basically we find out and everything is they were trying to create a new energy source. But, of course, every game's got to do this. Government is evil. We're weaponizing it. We find out this shortly after that. We find out that our enemy in this game is an evil organization called Raven. They're striking in, they're stealing Fuse, and it just all hell breaks loose. Story, it was good, it had its moments, but in all, I give the story a 7.5 out of 10. Next, we're going to jump straight into the gameplay. Gonna be honest, love third-person games, and this game did not disappoint. If it was going around the corners and everything and the perfect covering system that they finally, put out in a game. Thank you, Insomniac Games. It's about damn time to have 2 different button prompts whenever I'm in cover. I can either choose to roll away or press a different button to move from cover to cover. With the intense firefights and the amazing little stealth moments they give you at random bits, it was truly great. The AI, brilliant as all hell, but I'm going to cover that all in a second. Final thing I want to talk about with gameplay is the replay value. It has tons of it. There's tons of intel you can find in the game. I think there was about 60 pieces of intel. I found a lot of it, but I am a little bit of I like to search what I'm playing. I don't like to breeze through a game as fast as possible. I like to enjoy it because that is all about having fun with the game and everything, and I think this game truly gives it to you. Oh, before I forget, there's also Echelon mode. Echelon mode is amazing. It's essentially like Gears of War's Horde mode, but a little bit different and everything in the aspect that, it doesn't seem to take forever to get into a game. I sat for 3 seconds, boom, I was in a lobby, ready to go, brand new match. It's incredibly hard. Just the tasks they have you do, the amount of enemies they come in and everything. It was a lot of fun. Highly recommend it. With all that being said, like I said before, game was a lot of fun. I give gameplay a solid 9 out of 10. Alright, now we're going to talk about the amazing AI in this game. I know a lot of people have been talking trash about this in the reviews, but I've got tons of footage of the AI doing absolutely everything to help me out. Several times when I was playing the game, because I played on hard, I wanted to jump right into the action. I'm kind of a gung-ho kind of person. I went down a lot, I'll be honest. I'm not the greatest gamer in the world. But luckily the AI in this game saved my ass more times than I can count. it would be Dalton running up with his little mag shield, dropping the deployable shield in front of me, picking me up, and walking me back to cover. Then we got Izzy. Izzy's got a medi grenade. She'd be sitting in the back and everything. I go down behind cover. She'd toss that little grenade over. I'm ready to go again. And last but not least, Nea. She was probably the most unique about it because she'd be in cover, way over yonder. Next thing you know, I see her moving from cover to cover, pops into stealth, runs up, saves me. She's invisible. They can't see her. Next thing you know, I'm up. She's going again. We're back into combat. AI, truly phenomenal. But it wasn't just my teammates that were great. The enemy, oh my gosh. They were brilliant as well. I can't tell you how many times I get flanked. The two that really bugged me the most were the Spec Op units. You have one with a jetpack come flying in, land on you, and take you out, and you have to do a little struggle fight to get away. Can't move. Either a teammate has to pop him, or you have to, win the little fight. The other one was this invisible Spec Op unit. Wasn't hard to miss because he had a little blue outline to him. Kind of lame, yes, but it gives gamers the opportunity to see him and react. You can do a quick little melee kick to get him away, or if he grabbed you, he did something I've never seen an AI unit do before. He puts you in a chokehold and he starts walking back to his team. Your back's to the enemy, you're facing your teammates. They can't shoot through you, so they either got to flank him or you got to win the struggle fight. If you don't do anything at all, he knocks you down. But when they did get him and everything, I eventually got popped in the end the one time I got grabbed. I'm going to be honest. There was 15 of them, one of me, and all my teammates were that way. Only time I was really let down by my teammate AI. But they were still phenomenal. I have no complaints. The AI was still great in this game. Better than most games out there, mind you. So I'm going to give AI, in my opinion, they deserve an 8.5 out of 10. For graphics and audio, I have no complaints. There was this weird kind of camera angle with the part where they're cutting a hole in the floor. To me, it looks so weird. You guys be the judge. You let me know what you think on it. Audio, a few weird noises here and there when I'm walking down a hallway. It was a little weird because it got really loud when it was behind me. It was part of a security fence with a laser grid. Other than that, no complaints. But where this game really makes up in the audio is the amazing voice cast they did. Dalton Brooks, voiced by Brian Bloom. For those who don't know, he played Pike on A-Team. Then we have Nea Deverox. I think that's how I pronounce it. Again, hard names. But anyway, Nea Deverox, voiced by Jessica Hale. For those who don't know, that's Female Shepard from the Mass Effect series. Then we're going to jump to Isabella Sinclair, voiced by Ali Hills. Again, if you don't know these names, I'm sorry, but these are important names. She played Liara Tassoni from Mass Effect. Finally, we're going to talk about Jacob Kimball. He was voiced by Kari Payton. And if you don't know that, he was the voice of Cyborg from Teen Titans and also participated as Cyborg in the new Injustice game. Really great. Then there's another voice. I don't know if it's 100% or not. It sounds like it to me, so I'm going to go with it probably is because he does everything. And I am, of course, talking about Steve Bloom. If you don't know who he is, this man is the voice of everything. He is the voice of all anime, all games. He's just a really amazing person. The most recognizable voice he's ever done was for Tom as the host of Toonami. Voice acting, truly phenomenal, and I feel it deserves a solid 10 out of 10 for graphics and audio. Alright guys, well it's time to wrap this review up, so I'm just going to do a little bit quick talking about a little bit more about the game. Like I said before, this game is a lot of fun, and the fact that each character has their own unique weapon. You got Dalton. His shield is pretty badass and everything. It absorbs bullets, he gets close, and he shoots those bullets back into them, turning into a massive blood spray. Nea's weapon is pretty awesome as well. Shoots the targets, puts little black holes all over them. The more targets you shoot, and whenever they finally start to explode, you can have a singularity or you can have a chain reaction that is just unstoppable. Izzy's weapon, pretty neat. Not as glamorous as the last two and everything, but when she shoots them enough, they turn into crystalline statues. And it actually is an achievement to get 3 statues together. I believe it's called Architect. And last, but definitely not least, the one character I use the most, Jacob Kimball, throughout the entire game, for the most part. His crossbow truly is phenomenal. You've got a scope, it's long range. To me, it was like having a grenade launcher because his secondary ability with that gun caused it to explode. And if you've got several targets lined up in a row, like I did, you have just a massive explosion, just like Nea's weapon. Truly was phenomenal. Now, for my final score for this game, I give it an 8.75 out of 10. I truly believe this game is worth buying, and I feel that this is one of the best games to come out this year, and I really think that you guys would enjoy it. Now, I'm sure you've seen some of the other reviews out there, and a lot of other people giving it low scores and everything. I have a question for those people. Did they even honestly play this game? Because all I hear them talking about is the same thing out of each one. This is just a run-of-the-mill third-person game. The AI was stupid. No, I'm sorry. The AI was brilliant. The gameplay was fun. I truly think that if anyone really gives this game a shot, you're going to enjoy it. Well, I'm Josh from Dark Abyss Walkthrough. This is my first review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't like it, tell me about it. Tell me what you want me to do different. I want to make these reviews just as good as anyone else, and I want you to enjoy them when you're watching. I got to get out of here. I got stuff to do. So please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you, YouTube, for watching. See you later.